So I think there's room to grow. And I think whoever, is going to have the best campaign absolutely have to grow the voters. We cannot think that the November election is just going to be like what it was 4 years ago. This is going to be a completely different November. And whether it's Eric Adams or Curtis Sliwa or Cuomo, if he stays in campaigns, and Jim Walden, they need to go out and get new voters.
Yes.
There's no way they're going to be already. It's going to be divided among them, right? The ones that are going to come out and vote. He's going to add to that with new voters he's bringing in. So as we're looking at who to coalesce around, and that's really been the talk, is, how do we beat Zohran Mamdani in November, with him still growing, with the media adoring him still, right? And that's going to continue. He's getting all that earned media on top of everything else he's doing. And, who is the candidate? And I want to say Eric Adams, it has the energy. He to me will be able to kick into and he's been doing some more social media. He knows he has to be there. And I don't see eye to eye with a lot of his policies, but I think Eric is very likable. I think he's very likable. And that's going to appeal to people who are looking at, campaigns differently than we used to 10 years ago. Right? So the age, the energy, the ability to bring in new voters are all the things that we are looking at, on top of where their where their policy stances are, as we're trying to really coalesce. And going back to the East Asian voters, as you said, we have moved right. And a lot of the East Asian voters didn't have a good showing, I want to say, in the primary, because some of them just don't want to register as Democrats. They've moved away from that. So we will have a stronger turnout in November, even among the more conservative voters that would have backed Sliwa, and they still may. But I'm already seeing that we don't want to divide our vote. The most important goal we have as a community is to make sure that we beat Mamdani in November. And therefore, we have to unite around someone who has the best shot.